All right. Well, back again with the SLA Industries 2 podcast. This is going to be episode 1 of season 2. We've got some new players and we've got some old players with some new characters. One returning character. I'm going to go down the list here and starting with Luke, if you don't mind. What's the name of your character and what package is he?
So his name is Ananos, and he is a scout.
Race.
Human?
All right, so you got a human scout. All right, and Luke's a new player. And we got Cody. Cody, what's your character name and race and all that?
Rooney, RUNI, and I am a waster.
Gotcha. What package?
Medical.
Medical. All right. And Brenna, back again. What you got?
Yay! I am playing a advanced carrion who is technical package, and her name is Scully.
Not Dana. Okay, sorry. All right.
It was too good to pass up.
Okay. And Drew with the character from the previous squad.
Right. Animus, the Ebon Medic.
All right. Now, Drew, just because of a certain amount of people rolling new characters at this point, we are going to say that Squad Deathaxe, which was the previous squad, you are the sole remaining member who's stayed in squad at this point. If your other squad members want to play those other characters at some point and reinitiate that squad, that's fine with me.
So you mean I'm forced back into the leadership role I tried so desperately to get rid of?
Yep.
God damn it.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
But
At least he was honest.
yeah, and we are playing virtually tonight, as opposed to in person. But
COVID's a bitch.
it works.
Yep.
All right, so let's just say, and I know Brenda, you've been through this whole like ordeal before, so I'm just gonna add you, but if you'd let the new characters lead a little bit,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So you guys have recently, like today, graduated from the Slay Training Academy called Meanie. Basically, you guys have spent several years of academy, and in your particular training packages, you guys have been, educated to the hilt, and you've also learned some other skills to accompany that. Um, some of you may have been the top of your class, some of you may have been average, doesn't really say. But you guys have all been assigned to a yet unnamed squad together. Um, Now, I'm gonna say, which character has the highest knowledge?
Definitely not me, I'm sure. If so, we're fucked.
So knowledge is brains, correct?
There's gonna be
So 3.
it should be a KNOW. You have a 3.
So
You got a
yeah.
3.
Okay.
All right. Oh, actually, you know what? Who's got any points in admin?
I do. I have 1.
Cody, you have been designated the squad leader.
Yay!
By
Well,
one.
we're gonna either fuck shit up or break something.
Yeah,
So.
yes. Cody, basically, you all have a portfolio, and in that portfolio, there's a ton of paperwork. And one of those pieces of paperwork says that you've been designated as squad lead for a future unnamed squad, and that the rest of you all have paperwork basically saying that you need to go to Mort Central, and you need to go start off at the Department of Forms, and that's where you can start your adventure here. That's where you can get registered and begin your life as a Slay operative. Um, you guys are
Question.
welcome to stop off the train in any part of Mort City. You are starting outside of Mort City, and it comes in at Lower Downtown 7. And there's a secure elevator that because the city is basically a layered, it's a layered pie kind of city, the size of Texas or so. And
Jesus.
yeah, it's pretty huge. And y'all are at level 7, which isn't the bottom, but it's pretty close to the bottom. Wink, wink, nod, nod. And and if you were to make your layovers on your trains, your gauze trains, you would gradually be taken up to the upper crust layer, and you would be dropped off in, I believe it's suburbia.
So before we begin
Mhm.
the next portion, you said we have to go to where more.
Yes.
What?
If you want to get started, if you wanted to get started with your career, you're going to need to report to the Department of Forms, and that's in Mort Central, as far as you know.
Mort Central.
Mort
Oh,
Central
no.
is. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna post a picture of the city in our chat here, and just so y'all can see it.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna take me just a moment to find it. Y'all humor me. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, that way, actually. Um,
Oh, yeah.
it's a very interesting place. All right, here we go.
Just like Madonna's an interesting person.
Let's see. All right,
All right,
so here we are.
let's-
So
Oh,
if you can check
shoot.
yeah, in the Discord there, there's a picture of Mort City.
I just,
That's a
that's
We're
side.
dope.
on 7.
And yes, I believe the gauze train actually comes in on 7. Yes, which is actually underground.
Surface of Mort. Okay, lower downtown 7 district, 7 through 18. Gotcha.
Yeah, but basically there's a secure lift that takes you guys up several layers, and there's many layovers, and you have to swap trains a couple times, and that will take you all up into that kind of upper dish area where suburbia is.
Okay.
It is in suburbia is going to be. I believe it's in that upper plate area. Sorry. I don't have my map 100% in my brain.
It's 1 to 3.
Yeah. So, but basically, let me know if you guys want to take any detours. You guys have like I said, you have a stack of paperwork, you have some cash in your pocket, you have your equipment. So you have all your armor and guns and whatever bullets and drugs and all sorts of good stuff you purchased. Um, I will tell you on this gauze train that you're on, it is absolutely slam packed with operatives. But the moment you actually get into Mort City, the trains start filling up with civilians, and like basically it gets to like you've seen like those Japanese like subway where like people are like shoulder to shoulder like all crammed in together.
Mm-hmm.
It's that. It's very close quarters, and some of these operatives are 9 feet tall.
So
I
watch
have to
out
pick.
for Drew because he's gonna touch you.
It
Drew may poke you in
Oh, no.
inappropriate places.
that is a question. They're apparently directed to this because they're new. Am I directed to go here and meet like the people I'm going to be hanging out with?
Drew, you haven't got any information about it yet. You've been hanging out for a couple days. Oh no, you know what? Do you have a fax machine? What do you have for like communications?
Uh, not much in my house since it's been rearranged several times at this point.
Yes. Do you have a cell phone?
I have a cell phone, absolutely.
Okay, so you got a text notification from Station Analysis saying that you've been assigned to a new squad.
Fun.
Congratulations.
But what about Deathhaxe?
due to inactivity.
I say Deathhaxe will live on eventually.
I mean, you can reclaim the name if you want to take over as
No,
squad lead, but you're not
no.
squad
I'm
leader.
talking about Deathhaxe.
No.
Oh, the actual kid Deathhaxe.
Oh,
We're not gonna go there right now.
demand Deathhaxe.
We're the only reason his family was eating.
He was coming up in the world. So yeah,
Sounds like
On
you went down.
goodness play operatives.
so basically you guys get dumped out of the train in suburbia. Um And yeah, you're at a train station. It is just absolutely jammed with people. If you wanted to go ahead and go to Mort Central, I'm going to tell you it's probably about 10 a.m. at this point. If you wanted, you might want breakfast. You might not. You might want to take a look around the city.
Oh, absolutely. I am in no rush. I know how long this process takes. I don't
Spoilers.
feel any need to be there like in a hurry.
Drew, you could hurry up and meet your new squad.
No,
Um,
I take my time. I go and have a nice brunch, sip a mimosa.
oh, I will say that I'm going to be gracious enough to say that Cody and Luke and Brenna, y'all do have the cell phone numbers of your new squad mates, but you don't have their names.
Okay.
They've given you
Okay.
contact numbers for your assigned new squad mates. Squads people used to pick the people in their squad, but Slay thought it was more it was more efficient to assign people to squads in the last few years.
I mean, they're not
They are definitely not wrong. They're never wrong.
wrong. Not at all.
So, anyways, um, who looks the most lost at this point? I don't have a physical dice in front of me, so 1, 2, 3 is Luke, and so on and so forth. 1, 2, 3. So, Luke, while you
All
just got
right.
yeah, while you got dumped out of the train, you're standing there on the platform trying to figure out where to go. Um, and a lady with a baby comes by. No, I'm just playing.
Not a lady with a baby.
A lady with a baby. There's a
Lady,
lot of
yeah,
ladies
yeah,
with
lady
babies.
with the baby just came in. Yep.
Um,
Children getting involved in this process has historically never ended well.
it
Uh-oh.
never. So,
Deathx survived.
Luke,
Well,
this
Deathx wasn't involved in this part of the process.
you're noticing that like it's just pouring down rain like on your head, and you know your character probably doesn't think this is odd because it never stops raining on this planet, ever. It never stops raining.
All right.
It's really odd. Almost everybody has umbrellas, but you weren't issued a standard issue umbrella. So
Go figure.
you and the rest of the lot are probably standing around getting wet in one way or another. But this guy comes up and walks up to you, and he's scraggly beard, he's old. Um, he looks like he kind of walks funny, and he comes up and he just looks at you wide-eyed and says, "Hey, you got any cigarettes? You got cigarettes?"
Yeah, I got cigarettes.
Yeah, hook me up, man. Hook me up. Give me some cigarettes. So do you actually have cigarettes? I think you do.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, no,
Do you,
I mean, I got some stuff that'd be a little bit harder than cigarettes.
do you give him some combat drugs?
Why not? Let's go.
I mean, if you got it, you got it. Let's see
Oh
what
my
you.
god, give him
Yeah,
some ultraviolet.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
just to let you know, you have something called Mind Numb. There's something called Rush, which might make him jump out of his skin. Something called Ultraviolence, which would send him probably into a berserker rage. And then there's something called Kickstart. Kickstart would saves you if you're dying, so I wouldn't want to probably give him that.
yeah. No, no,
But
it's not doing that.
and then there's something called Blindside, which I believe makes you focus like you're on Adderall.
Ooh, hmm, let's
Now
give him
none of
some
these are
rush.
actually cigarettes, but if you give him some drugs, you're welcome to.
Yeah, let's give him
These
some
are
drugs.
expensive drugs, huh?
Yeah, I'm seeing that they're pretty expensive. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, we'll give him some cigarettes. I had some cigarettes in my pocket.
All right, that's cool. He says, "Yeah, thanks, man." And he says, you're gonna die. You're probably gonna
What?
die."
What?
He says, "The old man's gonna get you. I bet, or maybe Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy's gonna kill you." Yeah, yeah, that's what happens. Yep. He just kind of
Who's
goes into
Jackie
this.
Boy?
Jackie, you don't know Jackie? Oh, everybody knows Jackie. You'll meet him. You'll meet Jackie. Everybody knows Jack.
Can I shoo this guy away? He's making me
Yeah, sure. I mean,
uncomfortable.
he's just this kind of transient looking dude, and he's just rambling. I mean, people
Yeah,
are
let's
walking
let's
past you; they
let's
don't even look at him.
let's walk away from him.
Okay,
This guy's freaking me out.
okay.
almost gave combat drugs, and he tells me I'm gonna die.
Yeah, well, I mean, do you have academics at all? Let me see. I'm gonna look at your skills.
I don't know where that would be
No,
located at.
it'd be in your small skill section there. If you
I
wanted
do.
to, if you wanted to just roll a dice to just try to understand what he was saying without like actually knowing, like out of game, I could roll some dice for you, and we could just see if you could. It'd be a pretty easy roll.
Yeah, sure.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
So if you look at the screen here, and this is why I like to do all
Yeah.
these random things. Because you don't know, I'm just gonna say it's a difficulty 7, and if you don't mind, I'll roll for you.
I can't really do it myself, so sure.
Okay, so you rolled a critical failure.
Oh, great.
Oh
Jackie's gonna
no!
get you.
So, um, you think that the old man is probably your employer. um,
Oh
uh,
no.
the guy who actually is in charge of the company, he is actually pretty renowned for being merciless to his enemies. And if you fuck up, SLA Industries doesn't really have a lot of enemies. I mean, they do, but they don't.
hmm
So you're thinking he's probably talking about Mr. Slayer himself. That being said, it's some homeless guy. Who cares?
Gotcha. Just some crazy homeless guy on drugs.
Yeah, that's what you think he means, anyways. You think he's maybe talking about Mr. Slayer himself. That would be crazy. It would be insane to even think Mr. Slayer would ever talk to somebody like you. That'd be like the president coming down and having a conversation with you.
Yeah.
But
Whoa.
Now,
the president of the planet.
do the rest of us hear this conversation?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, you
They'll
guys were
probably
all
all
shipped off
stop and
together,
watch. Yeah, you
and
probably
it
all
is kind
watch
of odd
this.
because he's the only guy at the train station talking to the homeless guy, who's being like really loud, and
Yeah.
obnoxious.
Saying that Jackie's gonna get you.
Yeah, and honestly, does anybody have academics
I
or
do.
streetwise? I'll take streetwise.
I have
Streetwise.
academic.
I do, but I am not there.
If anybody wants to roll streetwise, feel free. Now, the way you would roll that is you have your one pass fail dice, which is a different color, and then you have one free bonus dice, and then you get one extra dice for every point of streetwise or academics you have. So if you had 1 point in academics, you'd have a total of 3 dice.
Roll me 3, please, James.
All right.
I would also like to roll academic. So
Okay, I'm gonna do Brenda
that
first, and the difficulty's 7. And what's your bonus there on academics or streetwise? What do you got?
That's the stat, right?
It's gonna be stat plus the skill.
Yeah. Streetwise knowledge. 3.
All right, so you got a total of 3 on the roll. Well, ones are always failures, so that's gone.
Yeah.
So you got what would be considered a normal success.
Yeah.
So, okay, so because you have streetwise, well, Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy is it's a nickname for Halloween Jack.
Yeah.
Halloween Jack is the most renowned serial killer on the planet.
Oh God.
Scariest son of a bitch in the world.
Yeah.
I'm pretty terrified.
He just kills you instantly.
I can show you a picture of Halloween Jack because I love showing his picture because it's the best. Give me just a moment.
Oh no.
I mean, just look at the
That
cover.
Yeah, I like the original. I like the original
Yeah.
picture of Jack the best. Let's. I'm gonna post him in chat here.
Oh no. Oh, here comes Jackie boy.
Halloween Jack. He's a real cool cat. That's him.
Sounds like you. Oh no.
Oh,
He-
yes.
He's on the cover. He's the man.
He's a man
He's
with a
got a
plan.
lot of. He's got a lot of medals.
Yeah, he's got at least 19 pieces of flair.
Oh goodness.
So,
Alrighty.
That lovely, lovely chain axe.
He
and
might. He might actually get me.
Cody, what was your roll, or did you go ahead and make it?
dice.
Dice? Oh, you know dice? All right, how many dice do you need?
My education academic is a rank 2.
All right, so you're gonna get a total of 4 dice. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it for you. What's your bonus? It's gonna be your
Knowledge would be
knowledge
a
plus your academics. So 3, so you got a plus
5.
5. All right, so you're looking for a 2 basically, and you got and I'm trying to remember the names of the successes here, just so I can say it correctly. Somebody can correct me if you see it before I do. Okay, it's called. Well, I don't get it here. Fuck it. Oh, there it goes. That's an incredible success. So you're gonna get extra information.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, okay. So you picked up the fact that old Jackie Boy, yeah, you got the fact that yeah, he probably means Halloween Jack, big serial killer guy. But you also heard him say the old man's gonna get you. The old man's gonna get you. The old man's actually a nickname for this monster out in the wastes called oh my God, Digger.
Fuck Digger.
Digger. Yeah. He's a little bit less well known, but he's pretty much reviled by anybody who happens to work out in the cannibal sectors. And if you want to know what the cannibal sectors are, the city is surrounded by a gigantic wall. Here's a top-down picture. It's kind of abstract, but um, be posting lots of pictures in chat tonight, I guess. But that's kind of the way the city's set up from a top-down view. Anybody
Hmm.
in Cannibal Sector 1 would probably know, what Digger is. Yeah. Not many of them have probably seen him. There's rumors that he's like this, I don't know, house-sized robot.
Oh my God.
And he's basically covered in blades, and there's not a lot of people who have seen him and lived.
So
Okay.
good thing I can sneak.
It's a really good thing that you can sneak.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
Yeah, because Digger's coming after me.
but yeah, I mean, you don't really understand a lot of what he said, so it doesn't really matter to you. And
Yeah.
other people just standing around, kind of just eavesdropping while they're standing around waiting for the next train. By the way, you probably know each other, and you could also say that if y'all wanted to, that maybe y'all already called each other. I don't know. Uh, maybe y'all were gonna meet up at the train station. I'm
I
gonna
was gonna say,
facilitate y'all meeting each other.
I figured the way to best start would be the fact you said we just graduated, so obviously we were put on probably just left graduation, already knew about it, and
Yeah,
just tagged along together,
I will
trying
say
to
that
figure out how to meet our last team.
Yeah.
the only thing that y'all do know about your squad formation is that one of the people in your squad is a veteran. That doesn't mean he's in charge. It just means that he's a veteran who's been assigned a new squad members, and that would be you guys. Y'all do have their cell phone number. Y'all don't have any
All
names
right.
though.
I'm gonna say since I freaked out, I texted the cell phone numbers I was given, saying that hey guys, Jackie Boy is gonna get me as a joke. Can I do that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just say you do it. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
All right. Does
Where are you
anybody?
at?
Well, you texted us where you at?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say I just got told Jackie Boy is gonna get me where y'all at.
Well, wherever the fuck you're not.
So is this
Jackie
like a
Boy's
group?
coming
Is this
for
a
you.
group chat or an
Yeah. Yeah.
individuals
No. This is gonna be a group chat because we're a
group chat?
squad. I'm gonna simply be like, all right, we're squad. I'm gonna send a group chat.
So if he texts that, I shoot him a text back. Look, I know you new guys fuck up orientation all the time, but how did you fuck up that bad?
I'm just gonna
Honestly,
reply
Rip.
after that and say, well, I guess we're gonna have 2 new members.
It's gonna be a
Great.
really quick introduction, and then a new character.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. So,
Great.
does anybody want to do anything with that?
I'm
Motorcycle.
also
No, not even
going
motorcycle.
to.
Vehicle. I need a vehicle.
You do. Do you want to go
My
buy
character
one?
is going on the hunt.
For
Okay.
Jackie Boy, right? Ha 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 ha.
Death.
Yes.
While she's buying a car, I would like to also send a message saying, "Shall we meet in a designated location so we can group and figure out what to do?"
And I am going to say, hell yes. Let's meet.
All right.
Sure, but first, car or via motorcycle.
I will say most of you right now are pedestrians. I don't remember if Drew has a vehicle, um, or
I
multiple vehicles. I don't know.
I don't think
do
he did.
not know.
I think we were riding in somebody
So if
else's.
Brenna said that she's going to buy a car, then I will
Well, no,
create
motorcycle.
saying.
I'm getting a motorcycle.
I think you said car.
I know. I've been jumping back and forth. Whether I want to be a motorcycle or a car. For now, I want a motorcycle.
Okay. So then I will say let's meet up at the corner of whatever the fuck road those are.
Yeah, you could just
All
name like
that.
a local bar, or like there's
I was about to
shopping
say,
Red Dragon
malls and
Inn.
Red Dragon Inn.
All right, let's
Yeah.
meet at that Chevron.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that.
I
All
shoot
right.
back a counterpoint of I'm already getting brunch at so and so. Why not just meet me here?
One second.
Mainly,
I
I don't want to
respond
leave.
with fine, but you're buying first round.
All
I
right.
mean,
Oh, go ahead.
sure.
I respond saying, I'll see y'all guys there.
All right. Just so you guys know, Drew, don't you own Downtown 3?
Um, yes, we were somewhere in the upper levels of downtown.
Yeah, I
I
think
can
most of
see.
y'all are in Downtown 3.
I had my clinic.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so Drew, I assume sends y'all the address, or did send y'all the address. You guys could pay public transportation about 2 unis, which you have 100 right now. It's not really a substantial amount of money to pay.
Or you can give one of them a credit.
Or you could pay a credit to the public transit system, and they'll credit you for it. And it's going to take you guys about an hour to get down to where he is.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pay my uni and hop on a public
Bus.
transport. Yeah,
You ride the bus.
I'm gonna ride a bus.
Now, Brenna, did
Watch
you want
out
to
for.
go sell your soul right now for a motorcycle, or do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to fast forward that, what I'm going to do is, because I don't really
Yeah.
particularly feel like being a used car salesman at the moment. Oh,
Well, if you want to, you and I can just do that later on.
Yeah, okay. We'll just say it takes you about a half hour. You acquire a motorcycle, and I want to tell you how much it costs just to buy one.
I'm also
Um,
gonna ride public transit, James, just to get that out the way.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Hey, I'll get back to personal vehicles. 2%. I didn't write down the cost. Yeah, it's 2% monthly. So
Okay.
I'll have to look it up. I think it was like 16 credits or something. It's not a lot.
Yeah, that's fine. 16 monthly.
It's something like that. It might be double that. I'm not really sure.
Okay, that's
Um,
fine.
You're gonna
Well,
go
so she's
bankrupt.
going to pick out the shiniest, coolest looking one she can.
okay. The it's gonna be one of the civilian models, not one of the sleigh ones, because those are really expensive.
Well, yeah.
Um, so do you want to say you got like a small one or a two-seater?
She'd splurge for a two-seater.
All right, just kind of. All right. So did you get like? Do you get like one of the traditional, more like American-looking ones, or did you get one of the like uh,
Mm.
I don't know anything about motorcycles.
I roll
So you
academics.
you
What is
going
this
for you?
America?
America.
She would probably have gone for a sporty one.
Okay, sporty. That's a good word for it. All right,
Crotch rocket.
crotch
Yeah,
rocket.
crotch
Yeah,
rocket. That's the term I was trying to think
the,
of.
the
Crotch
proper
rocket.
terminology. All right. Well, we will throw an extra crotch rocket on the table, just for shits and giggles. I don't have a large variety of motorcycle models.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm just throwing my model here. Okay. All right. So, anyways, yeah, y'all, Brenna, you get there way before they do. Drew is there because it's literally like probably like downstairs and across the street. Um, and where did you tell him? Is this the traditional place, like the Winking Skeever, like you always went?
Yeah, whatever the normal place we used to meet at.
Yeah, it's always the Winking Skeever. So,
The winking skewer.
yeah, it's from Skyrim.
Yep, I know.
But all right, so yeah, y'all guys arrive, or Brenda, you arrive first, and it's kind of a little dive bar. Um, you and Drew get some time to meet up and chit chat before they get there, if you like, or we could just wait till they get here. You want to go over anything before they get there?
Well, I'll say that whenever my character gets there, she's probably actually gonna pass it up at first and like do a bunch of laps around the block first, and then actually go.
Oh shit! I have
Sounds like a high
water back
roller.
in my face.
Well,
Fuck.
no, it's just
I think it'll appear on the edge of the table.
yeah.
I
Anyways,
just like threw it into my field of vision.
but then she'll park. She'll go in and
You
half
you have
look for
Streetwise, right?
you, Drew. Half look at every shiny thing that she sees.
What was your Streetwise at again? Or do you have dice? Did you say?
I can get my dice.
Yeah, get your dice, or yeah, you don't have tabletop sim.
No.
Drew,
Tabletop sim
Oh,
first.
while she's getting her dice, Drew, do you have Streetwise?
I think I have a point. I do. 4 point or 1 point.
Yeah.
A
You
plus
can
3.
make a DC 7 roll if you like
DC 7.
for
All right.
information. Yes.
I believe it's this many dice for one skill.
It's gonna be a total of 3 dice. Yep.
No,
Oh, look, is that
that
it's
is
not a crit
that.
failure, but it's a failure. So Drew, you're just having a good time with the dive. It's not a drive in,
It
but
was
it
a
is a
longer
dive.
wait than I was
okay.
expecting. I've had one too many mimosas.
Yes, Drew is there sipping mimosas.
I have 3 successes.
Okay, you immediately recognize the presence of what's called crosstown traffic. There is a large presence of gang members in the bar at this moment.
Uh oh. Bar fight. Bar fight.
I'm not
Fuck
saying
'em
that
up.
they jump you or anything, but I mean, you
You just know that they're there.
you're an advanced carrion, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, you stick out like a sore thumb. Like they pretty much universally work for the company.
Mhm.
And like you're generally reviled, matter of fact, by most humans. So you get a lot of really nasty stares when you walk in. Are you wearing big heavy armor, or are you wearing nice clothes?
Um, I mean, she's wearing her armor.
You got
Um,
body blocker?
no, I got hard armor.
Oh, okay. So they don't look at you
Um,
like you're a shiver. Because,
but she's going to be walking in like all smiles, like, "Hi guys."
gang members love shivers. You know that. They have a really good relationship.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
For those of you who are new to the game, shivers are what is the police force. So
Shivers. That's an interesting name.
the reason they're
Not
called
for that.
shivers is because they have to stand in the rain all day.
Hence they shiver.
That sucks.
Hence they shiver. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So yeah, y'all are there, and as of yet, no problems. Y'all can order drinks and food, whatever you want. Notably, Brenna, your funds are not what they could be.
So then the carrion walks into the bar.
Yeah,
I'm gonna assume that this is my new squad mate and wave her over.
she's got shiny new armor on. Not a scratch.
I look it up and down when she approaches. Don't worry, we'll fix that armor soon.
Sorry.
What's wrong with it?
Too new.
She's gonna be like looking.
Pockmark, no character. Notably,
But
he
but I like
has.
the shiny.
Notably, my
Really
armor
this
is
shiny.
a lot less metallic.
Drew, you got a pretty good sized death suit, don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's not metallic. Who just joined?
Cajun, that's gonna be Mike. He's just gonna be observing, spectating,
Hello,
Oh,
observer.
cool.
as far as I
What'd you
know.
say his name was?
It's Mike.
He knows Jack.
Hello, Mike.
We're just subjecting all random people who come into this to Jack.
Yes.
Yep,
Surprise,
absolutely. I
Jack.
did. I mean, that was literally the first thing I get told. Jackie Boy's gonna get you.
So Cody and Luke, y'all get there. Um, it's kind of a trashy bar, honestly. Like, just to describe the nature of what Downtown 3 is, you guys are underground, 3 levels of city stacked on city stacked on city, and basically there's these kind of narrow-ish roads built for heavy trucks, but there's apartments basically lining every block. They're all 18 stories or more. They all look the exact same. But at the first level of most of these places, there's a whole bunch of like little stores and stuff where you could buy trinkets and cell phones and Radio Shack stuff, and some places sell food and snacks and chips and um, you know, if you do,
Salads.
no, there's not really a lot of vegetables to be bought at these places. It's mostly things out of packages. But
No
yeah, I
baby
mean,
carrots.
you could potentially you could potentially find like vegetables and stuff. It's not really ever fresh, and it's probably grown in a vat somewhere. It's flavored algae or
I don't.
something.
I don't want that type of carrot.
Yeah, it's orange flavored algae shaped like a carrot.
I'll pay. Yeah,
So we've
yeah. Those.
officially
Yeah,
reached the bar.
Yeah,
yeah.
y'all are there,
Yeah.
and do y'all have any points in Streetwise?
I
No,
don't think I do.
I
Okay,
have natural and academic uh
well
education.
it looks like a great place to have a drink.
Yeah, I don't got
Y'all
nothing
bust up
for.
in there. I will tell y'all when y'all look around, like when you go inside. Now, Luke, your character is wearing body blocker armor, which is a kind of armor worn by most of the police forces on this, in the city.
Great,
But yours is
great.
colored differently, but it does have all the stylings of the shiver armor. Cody, what armor did you end up buying? Oh wait, you got a death
Uh,
suit. You're a Eb.
yeah.
Okay, so you have the kind of organic looking bony armor that is, known to the Evans. So y'all stick out like sore thumbs.
Of course.
Y'all,
So
it,
as we get to the bar, I would just like to walk up to them and say it was very easy to find you.
I
It was very
I,
easy to find you too.
I
Yeah.
turn and look at the new acquisitions and notice
shiny.
there's a brain waster, and my face noticeably drops. Oh, fine.
But I did use my detection and recognize that there was some animosity coming from like gang members on the other side of the
You know what?
bar.
I'll tell you this because you're a scout, and I'm just gonna give you this one for free. A lot of these people in this bar are armed with illegal weapons.
Oh shit!
Like a normal, like, okay, so like they're civilian firearms, and they're very like they're generally kind of smallish firearms. But a couple of these guys got pistols tucked in their waist that are definitely not legal.
That's good to know.
Um, the trick is most civilian firearms don't do a whole lot of damage to your armor, even though I called it toilet paper. Um,
Hmm.
it's still really good against most civilian firearms. But the kind of firearms they have could seriously injure and or kill you if you were shot with it. This game is
Oh,
very
yeah.
deadly.
Oh no, this is not good. I need more armor.
Notably,
All right.
Brenna's character has the big heavy armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get behind you, Brenda.
It's shiny.
It's very shiny.
Ugh.
No custom
Actually,
paint jobs yet though.
Scully's going to lean over to Animus and be like, "Hey, Is their armor too shiny?
Who are you referring to?
Like she's gonna be pointing to Luke and Cody's characters. Is their armor too shiny?
Armor. I look up and down Luke's character, and he's wearing armor. Oh,
This is
yeah,
Well, I mean,
sure.
he's not naked, so
We'll work on that armor
uh,
too,
yeah.
namely getting rid of it.
Uh,
So I will ask: are y'all prepared to move out, or are we going to just sit?
Well, y'all still have some paperwork to do.
While y'all are over there discussing, I hate to interrupt y'all so much, but two of the kind of rough-looking people like get up and they're arguing with the bartender, and they've just changed the big TV channel in the bar to something he doesn't like.
Wait, hold on. What was it on before?
It was on Discount Toasters.
Oh,
It
oh,
was like a QVC channel for like random bullshit.
what did they turn it to?
Channel Resistance.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so anybody with academic, I'm just gonna give it to you. We're not gonna roll it. Cody, Channel Resistance is actually it's like watching the Taliban like on television, like their propaganda channel.
Okay.
Basically, they just turned on like uh pagan theology in a Christian church.
Got
okay.
it.
And basically, what's going on Channel Resistance right now is it's a television show on Captain Marco. Captain Marco is like this renowned Dark Knight operative. He's actually on the channel on the screen right now, shooting a SLA operative in the face and then chopping his head off with an axe.
how
And then
many?
and Captain Marco kind of looks like Captain America. That's kind of how he dresses with the big shield and like kind of the blue armor. Go ahead.
So,
How many gang members are we talking about in here?
6.
oh, we can take him.
Fodder. Okay, I stand up and approach to the two that are arguing. Hey, bud, if you want us to continue ignoring the illegal weaponry on your side, I advise you drop the TV subject.
Give
I'm
me an
just gonna
intimidate.
shake my head.
Okay, hold on, let me get back to my skills. Not something I have.
Not something you have. All right. So I
Drop
would
that one,
say
bud.
it would be difficult. It would be kind of difficult to intimidate somebody, especially if you're not very intimidating. So the 7 goes to a 10, and intimidate, I believe, is based on charisma. Let's see what you
My
got.
charisma's a 1, so an 8 total. My success, a no go.
So you got a what is called a critical failure. It's no successes and no successes on the skill dice. So one of the gang members, and we'll just go ahead and say this guy right here. I'm not going to put the guys on the board here, but he punches you in the face. He
All right.
tries to punch you in the face. He makes a
Oh my
swing.
god.
He makes a swing and he missed. It was not a critical failure, but he tried to deck you in the jaw.
Can I blow him up?
I mean,
I would like
can you
to
roll that?
step in and intervene and tap my partner on the shoulder and say, before this gets out of hand any further, can we leave?
I
Um,
whisper.
so let's do this real quick,
Hold on,
cause
hold on.
sure.
Before anything, I just want to take a quick break, and I kind of turn and look at Cody's character. What was your character's name?
Rooney.
I look at you like completely dumbstruck. You're a waster, and you
Yes,
want to
but
avoid a
trying.
fight.
So, so,
Yes,
so
because
I'm
I
gonna
don't
jump in.
fight fights I can't.
Go ahead, Luke.
So I'm gonna jump in, and as soon as he swings, this is where it gets dangerous. I would pull out my pistols.
All right. So here's
You
what
were on the same range of what I was thinking.
here's what I want
Yeah,
to do
like
because
immediately.
everybody wants to do something. I want you to
Yes.
take one dice, a single dice. Now, who needs me to roll for them?
Oh, I
Cody.
do.
All right, Cody and Luke. Cody, you're orange,
Yeah.
okay?
Shoot.
Roger.
All right. Um, add your initiative to this. Well, I rolled 2 for both of you.
Oh, I
I have
So
a
didn't do
5
initiative bonus.
initiative.
What's
I have a 7.
what's
What is
what's
an
the initiative
initiative?
bonus again? I
it's
can't
Dex
remember.
concentration. So,
Dex and Con. Okay.
Oh,
Drew, what'd you get?
I,
I have a total of 15.
Drew got a 15. All right. So, what's your Dex plus concentration plus 2, Luke?
Dex plus concentration. So I got a 3 to 4. So 3 and a 4 times 2
Plus 2.
plus 2. 3 and a 4 plus 2 is what, 9?
9. So you're at 9. Lucas at 9. All right, this is called the initiative order. This is how you resolve actions when there's multiple people doing things. All right, Cody, what is your initiative?
It'd be 7 total.
All right. And Brenna, what was your initiative?
Total is 16.
Wow.
Jesus.
Like with the roll.
Jesus.
Like with the roll and all.
All right.
16.
All right, hold up. I gotta roll one for my dudes. Oh, if I can move the screen here. All right. Um, 6. All right.
Yes.
They're gonna get effed up.
All right. The way this works is the slowest person has to declare their action first, and then the person with the highest declares last, and then the person with the highest also goes first. So, the 2 gang members, the rest of them aren't taking action, but the 2 gang members in front of Drew, declare punch Drew a lot. Um, Cody, what's your declared action?
So if they're actively gonna punch him, I'm just going to stand and well,
You don't get a lot
go
of
ahead.
actions, so you could be like, I stand up and pull a gun, or I stand up and move out of the seat.
Well,
Or
I was gonna say like I'm just gonna stand up and prepare to blow the fucking.
all right, stand is
Yeah,
reasonable.
yeah,
Luke,
yeah.
what is your declared action?
I draw pistols.
You
Draw a
draw
pistol.
weapons. That's
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I draw.
drawing weapons. Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. And the way this works is that if somebody does something that causes your action to not be valid anymore, like if the person you're shooting at dies, you can take a different action, but it gets a negative. So basically, it's
Gotcha.
really advantageous to be super fast. Drew, what is your action?
I point my hand at the guy that swung at me and formulate blast.
which one?
The one that punched at me.
No, I mean like which blast?
Oh, I have rank 3, so advanced.
Okay.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Blast.
Like, no, I'm not dropping a bomb in the middle of
No,
this.
I know because you'd kill everyone. Um, Brenna,
I'm not.
what you got?
I am drawing my chain axe and staring
Oh my
down
god.
Drawing
whichever one
weapon.
he was talking to and say, please.
Okay,
I mean,
so Brenna,
I got auto pistols over here.
your
So,
action resolves first. You stand up and draw your axe, and you say your bit.
Yeah.
Drew, give me your blast. I'm gonna have to remember how to do this. I believe this first is a concentration roll with the difficulty of your
Oh my
formula.
fucking god.
What did you roll? I can't see your hands in the way.
I can fail on anything. I pass on anything but a 1. I rolled a 1.
Oh
All
my
right,
lord.
all right. Hold up, hold
oh
up,
my
hold
goodness.
up.
It's not critical,
Oh
It's
so
a
I
yeah,
don't
warning
like.
shot. Drew, it's a warning shot. It's a warning shot. It's fine. It's a warning shot.
So I just like blow a hole in the back of the bar or something.
one too many mimosas. All right,
One too many
Drew.
mimosas.
So when Drew like pulls out his finger of death. You guys aren't really sure what he's doing because you aren't all Evans. I mean, Cody may have some inclination of what almost just happened, uh, but he seems like he's like doing a spell cast, the flux usage as they do, and it kind of fizzles. Luke, you draw both your guns on your initiative, and you're at the ready. Cody, you stand up. You guys could change your actions. When it comes to your action, you just get a negative. But just remember, like, you've got to draw your weapons, you've got to stand up, all that good stuff. Cody,
Yeah.
you stand up.
The only thing I want to say is I do want to declare that I will let them know I will blow the fucking place up.
All right. So
Wait, just to clarify, are you talking about us or the bad guys?
that's what he
All
said. That's what he said. Let's go with it. Cody, could you
The
do me a
all
bad guy.
favor? I need you to make an intimidate roll.
I can't roll, so you have to roll.
All
I
right.
don't have intimidation, so
You don't have any points in intimidation?
uh-uh.
What?
Oh no.
Okay. So it's going to
Oh
be a
my
hard
god.
roll. It's going to be a difficulty. It's going to be difficulty 10. What's your charisma?
2.
So plus 2.
Please.
I don't like you rolling.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
Snake Eyes right there. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You
I'm just gonna like
I
play.
think
right
that
click roll from now on.
Look,
he looks like a little bunny.
Okay, so here's
Yeah,
the
I was
thing.
gonna say, like, you've had shit rolls this whole game. You
Well, I
tried.
mean, the bad guy's next. But I will say,
Oh no.
Cody, you have a critical failure, which means something goes wrong. You stand up and you're trying to get it out to say that, your threat, and you end up knocking over your table and falling back on your ass. See, it seems reasonable. You slip on the floor or something, and you end
Yeah.
up landing on your ass.
Missed a step on the stool. Getting off the stool.
All right, and so on my turn, both of my dudes decide to punch Drew in the face. The first guy,
Who would have thought?
Why did they get so many dice?
they've got 2 in melee. So
Oh.
let's see, 2 strength. So I didn't get my 7, so that is a non-successful attack. All right, so the second guy, I roll trash. In a game where I always say, "Oh yeah, everybody all auto succeeds all the time," I don't get any successes. These dice can fuck off. So,
I'm
Hey,
all
sure
James,
right,
Drew mirrors that sentiment at the moment.
yes, Drew.
try highlighting your dice, right click and roll. That seems to give a better,
Uh,
easier roll.
all right, let me get my dice.
Oh, they're
back.
kind of they're kind of suspended in space.
Yes.
I say that and immediately roll a 1 when I do that.
All right. Oh, look, I rolled a 10. I rolled 2 10s. Okay, so maybe that'll be
Yeah,
better.
but that other roll already took.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. That does not count because
if I didn't
his
get to
brain is
fucking
smashed.
re-roll, these people didn't get to fucking
Right,
roll.
right. So, okay, on my turn, my gang members are going to continue to punch Drew. Cody, what's your declaration?
Stand up again.
You stand. Okay. Luke, you've got your weapons drawn. What are you going to do now?
Bang bang.
You're going to shoot one of these guys. All right.
I'm gonna shoot. Yeah.
They've both been actively punching at Drew. You can say the guy on the left or the guy on the right. So we'll
I
just
can't
say.
split my bullet. So yeah, let's pick one.
No,
It doesn't
yeah,
matter.
unfortunately, you can only do the one. There is a way to do that, but it's not. I would advise against it. I'm gonna write shoot. I just like to log everything. All right, Drew, what do you declare on yours?
I'm going to look confusedly at the hand I used to try to shoot him. I'm going to switch to the other hand, point it at the guy, and try again.
Okay, blast again. Brenna,
With the left hand this time.
what you got?
Oh my god.
Which one did you say you were going for?
I'm going for the one on the right.
Okay,
I'm
then
right-handed.
I'm going to swing on the one on the left. Then.
All right, Brenna, you would have to close across the room, which is fine. It's a
Oh,
very
okay.
small room. So you move. What's your closing speed? Like 2 or 3? You're a carry. You're pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm
Actually.
4.
Wow. Okay, you're super fast. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look, it should be noted here. He keeps saying she's a carrion. Has he explained to you what a carrion is?
I don't got a clue what any of y'all are, to
Hold
be
on.
honest.
She's
This
a
guy, this
giant.
guy,
It should be noted that the carrion is a giant or a large bipedal hairless dog-like creature that instead of a face just has a skull.
Hold on. I'm gonna
oh,
post a picture. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention, like, you're a human
Carrions are
and there's like
fucking
a bunch of
awesome.
aliens and shit.
Yeah. So I'm over here being a human. You guys are like freaking Men in Black agents.
Me and
they
Cody are space
Like
elves.
I'm like Will Smith over here. Like
oh,
what the?
all right, I'm posting a
What
picture
did
of
I
a
just step
carrion in
into?
chat. This is what your squad
Oh
member looks
my!
like.
You are terrifying.
Oh, and I'd like to also add that I have a -1 on attractiveness as well. So I'm an ugly carrion at
You're
that.
extra ugly. Um,
I imagine that because dang.
oh, and here, let me show you a picture of we keep calling them Ebons, but they're space elves basically.
I'm the
Hold on.
actual
All right.
Eben.
So our
Cody is
Evans.
what's called a brain waster.
Here, I'm gonna post them in
So
chat too.
what? I mean, yeah, y'all know what a human looks like. Just think of Will Smith. Just go with that. And I know this is Will Smith. Let's just roll with that.
That's what they look like.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the
And
one
so
on the
you're the
bottom.
ones.
Yeah, Cody is the one on top with the black
Yeah.
around his eyes.
All right. And so y'all are the blasters with the fingers.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Brenna.
Gotcha.
Brenna, did you have dice?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, we got derailed. Hold on.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we did.
We are all
I
good
can't
here.
see her.
All right.
I can't see her roll,
So
Brandon.
2 and pull arm 2. Okay. What's the difficulty?
7.
I thought attacks were always 10.
Is it 10?
I'm pretty sure attacks are always 10.
Shit. Okay, 10 then. My bad.
4 successes.
All right.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And
Wow. That was a major fuck up.
If we want to roll it with 7, though,
No, we're not gonna do sevens. Everybody
I,
die.
I couldn't possibly fail my rolls. I have a +8.
I didn't get good in damage though. I could have done so much better.
All right. He's got a leather
It's
jacket
minimum
on.
damage.
So how much?
9.
Okay, so you do more than half of his hit points with a chain axe, and you hit him
But
square in
I
the
could do
chest.
so much better.
Blood sprays on the ceiling as she hits this guy with an axe that's got a chainsaw blade on it, and it goes. You know, it's a horror movie. Free. All right.
And I'd like to note, I state after I hit him, I said please.
Now, Drew, you're up.
All right. So, with my new and improved left hand,
Are you hitting the other guy, right?
whichever one I shot at the first time, so
Okay,
whichever
we'll
one
say
you
it's
want
the
to
other
say there.
guy. We'll say it's
Say
the
it's
other
the
guy.
left. Oh, what if he kills him?
That is 4 degrees of success.
All right.
There you go.
Do you remember what the bonus is on that for the ebb? Or is
That
that?
is, I believe that's to
Oh wait, I
regain a
think
point of
yeah,
flux.
that's yeah. You get your flux back. There you go. Because
So
there's
my
differences on the rolls. All right, so you're gonna roll your other.
terrible damage. Minimum damage 5.
Still, there's a small explosion in the guy's face. As you know, it pops on him.
I want to look.
A
I want to just.
a
Like a
ball of
pop
energy
gun.
pops from Drew's hand and zaps him in the face.
I'm gonna take a moment to look at my left hand and nod approvingly.
Wait, which one was this that you just popped its head?
The other
The
This
other
guy.
is the
one.
right one. This is the right one. You hit the
Okay.
left one. I hit,
Okay.
and so
Making sure you didn't kill my guy.
no, I'm gonna kill his guy. You best believe that.
All right. Let's see. All right, so Luke, you're firing on the guy on the right, which would be the guy
Yes.
Drew just got.
Yeah, he just popped him.
So I need you. Are you using a rifle or you're using a pistol?
No, I'm
Okay.
using my pistol.
Okay.
We're not going for 350 range right now.
All right. So how many how many dots or skill and pistol do you have?
Where do I have 2
All right. So
in
that's
pistol.
2 more dice. I'm gonna
Dex. That's
roll.
like Dex, right?
Yes. So okay, that's a pretty good roll. What's your dex plus pistol? I think it's gonna be 6.
Dex. So my Dex is. Where do I see Dex at? Yeah, Dex is 4. Yeah, so Dex plus 2. So 4 plus 2.
So
So
you got
6.
3 degrees of success. So I think that was like +4 damage. I'm trying to remember here.
Where do I
Um,
see that at?
that's just it's a bonus for rolling really well. Let's
Oh.
see.
Oh, yeah. It says on the pistol, it says minimum is 3,
Yeah,
I think.
it's +4 damage, or you can shoot somebody in the leg on purpose. All right. So let me see. What was the damage on your gun here?
My
It's good.
pistol is 10 minus 2.
Yeah. So it was gonna be 1d10 +1 after the bonus. Oh, only 3. Not great. Actually, hold on. No, it's minimum 3. So you rolled a 3 on the dice. Yeah, plus your extra 3. So that's actually a 6. I'm sorry. There's minimum damages on the weapons. So you did 6 damage to the guy. It's an
So,
interesting system they have. So, all right. Um, that was Luke. Cody, what do you were standing up because you had fallen down.
I'm gonna stand up and just kind of cross my arms and look at them like, God.
All right.
because you're the medic, right?
I can. So I created my character to literally be able to havoc and protect myself.
Okay. So you're a Gibraltar.
All right.
That's what you are.
The two guys that Drew is fighting, one of them changes his action and he pulls a knife, and the other one changes his action and he can't pull a handgun. And no, they're not in melee. Y'all aren't hitting each other. He pulls his gun. Um, that's their actions. They would have gotten negatives, but there's no roll to that, so they have weapons, gun, and knife. All right. I'm gonna declare actions because it's the new round. Um, The other 4 gang members, they stand up and all draw weapons.
Oh, shit.
Um, the 2 guys in close proximity to Drew and Brenna, they well, let's say the guy with the knife attacks Brenna.
Okay.
The guy with the gun shoots at Drew.
Hey,
Cody, what do
we
you do?
didn't kill him?
No,
Uh,
no, but they are bloody.
so
Y'all
I'm
are
already standing. I'm
yes.
going to take the point of once everyone has gone, I would like to go ahead and cast blast at them, but at the floor to try and like warning shot, like stop what you're doing. I will try and fuck you.
So you're just trying to make an intimidating blast.
Yeah,
Well,
you need to intimidate the people behind us because there's 4 of them.
that's what I was doing.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Now I will allow that to be another intimidate roll. I'm down.
Alright, that's not very high. I don't have intent, so it's literally my dex or charisma.
Um, I mean you could if you hmm I think
That's
that's
why I aimed it at the floor
yeah.
in front of them.
Uh, I'm just gonna say if they are intimidated by it though, I mean that would be why they would stop. Is that seems reasonable?
I will accept.
All right, Luke, what's your action here?
I'm gonna rush and kill the guy or hit the guy with my melee sword. The one that's about to stab Brennan.
All right, now I will say changing weapons is an action. You could move forward and pull your sword out, or you could move forward and shoot. But changing weapons costs an action.
Oh, so I can't do. Okay. So then, well, you know what? Since the pistol's already draw, let's take another shot at the guy who's about to We're gonna do the guy who's gonna shoot. She's got freaking tank armor, so we're good. We're gonna shoot the guy who's about to shoot
All right, all right,
uh Animus, the vet.
Animus.
correct.
Yeah,
Drew,
yeah.
what
We're
you?
gonna protect Animus.
All right, Drew, what you got?
Haha, blast Goober.
Blast, same guy.
Yes.
All right, and Brenna,
Chain axe him again to the face.
chain axe.
Ask him that question.
All right, Brenna, go ahead and roll.
I mean, you did say this guy drew a knife on me, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Okay.
idiot. Chainsaw axe versus knife. Hmm.
People in death
That's good.
situations don't always do the smartest things.
Only 2 successes this time.
All right, so that's bonus damage.
Hmm?
Oh, you said you got 2 extra successes.
No, 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 no. I only got 2 successes this
Oh,
time.
okay, gotcha. So it's +1 damage then.
Um,
I guess we could have used like one of these stores.
Yeah. I think we should have used one of the stores. Let's do that.
Let's
I'm
see.
confident he's dead.
Probably so. All
Well,
right,
it's
Cody, pick a an ebon model for yourself. I usually use these ones because they're ebon or they're elves. But if
I
you
like the
want
black one. No, that one. No, no,
this one,
no,
the one with the
no.
saber. The
Left.
one with the saber.
Left. Yeah.
oh,
Evil.
copy.
Cody would like to be the.
He's got a cool base
Hey,
too.
welcome to the party.
And Brenna,
Bring the freaking motorcycle.
she can be the
Oh.
motorcycle. And I need some doodads. That works.
Yep, that's the bad guys.
Yeah, I'm down
They
for
about
it.
to get they about to get effed up.
I'm just gonna let Brenna be a motorcycle.
I mean, I'm down.
There we go.
All right, we need the 4 behind us.
All right, there we go. I think we're pretty good here. Where's Drew?
I put myself as the farseer right there.
Here, y'all are in the corner by yourselves. All right. That's it. That's how it looks in my brain. All right, Brenna, what did you do?
I murder faced that
Chainsaw.
guy.
How much damage did you
Yeah,
do
she
to
did.
his face?
Oh, you said it was +1 damage?
Yeah, you got an extra damage.
Okay, so 15?
Some of them have like a dying animation. All right, 15. Yeah. So Brenna, you literally splatter this guy all over this wall right here. This whole area is covered with this guy.
He's split in half. He's done.
Like, yeah, because the thing is the weapon she's using, it makes a mess. It's a very very messy weapon.
It's actually that picture he put up of Halloween Jack. That's the weapon. The one that he has is the weapon I'm using.
A big ass
I
chainsaw
figured
axe.
so. Yeah, I figured.
Drew, you're up. You're up to roll.
All right. That is for success with 4 degrees.
All right. So you get
Well,
your flux back, and I think your next roll is easier.
No, that's just if I roll 3.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't think they stack.
okay.
8 damage.
Well, let's see. Less his armor of a leather.
yes.
He also explodes in blood on the back of the wall.
All right, that means I have to turn around and shoot the farthest gang member behind.
All right, now Luke. Yes, your target is gone, so you get a -2 to your dice here. If you choose to use anything that does dice. Yeah, there's one gang member. There's these 4 gang members left. Which guy are you interested in?
The far left corner.
Far left corner. This guy.
That's your left. Where the green hand's at.
Okay.
That one.
All right, this guy. All right. So let me get some dice. I think you said 2 in pistols.
Yeah, I'm 2 in
Hold
pistols.
on. I'm gonna hit click roll. There we go. All right. So you got 2 in pistols, 4 in dex. So you got a +6. So success, and that's a 1. Okay. So you got 1 extra damage. So roll for damage here. Well, I'm gonna click roll. Let's see. Yeah. Roll. All right, so you got 3 minus 2 on that gun, minimum of 3. So you got 3 plus your extra, plus your bonus damage. So you did 4 damage to this Joker right here. I'm going to make him red. A little, I guess a little red. All right, hold on. Ah, Shiza. It's been so long since I did this. We said, what was it? 4 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes, you shot him. Cody, what you said you were going to throw a blast in the middle of the room, just just for
Well, so like kinda in front of them.
sure,
So like
sure. These
stop.
guys over here, maybe, or over here.
Yeah, so like Drew, take your right. Nope. Yeah, right there where Drew's hand is. It's
Oh,
essentially
okay.
where I want to shoot.
All right. Hey, Drew, what was the roll for blast? Was it blast 1? Because or what do you have in blast? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Does he have
The
a hand
blast
blast?
one, yes, would be formula rank 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I assume he's not doing bomb,
Right. Yeah, that
but
would kill everybody in the bar.
Don't tempt.
So,
so
so
yeah,
how many points do you have in blast? You said 2 or 3? I'm sorry.
Well, I have a rank 2.
Okay. So Drew, am I rolling this right? It's a 4 dice pool for that?
yes. And then Cody, what's your concentration?
A 3.
3, so +5.
All right. So no
Pretty sure
good,
I'm like
no good. You got 1 extra success. So what does that do, Drew?
That does
Since you're good on the ep
nothing.
stuff. Okay, so nothing. So what's the roll for damage on the ep power?
His damage is 1d10 plus 2.
Okay, so I rolled a 10. And +2, you did 12 damage. You blow a hole in the floor right there. Now I'm going to give you an intimidate at a regular DC of 7, and I'm going to give you a +1. And what was your charisma?
2.
So +3.
Jesus, you threw those in Canada.
Do it.
You threw those dice into Canada.
Yes. I often roll dice off the table, but yes, that was a regular success. I don't know where my dice went. There.
I was about to say, don't go fucking re-rolling.
Yeah,
So
there goes your 10.
you got an
Adios.
you got a normal success on the dice. So on the gang's turn, this guy he runs out the door.
That's right, because he got shot. That's right, bitch.
Um, and I will say honestly, because he runs out the door, they're all gonna run out the door. I mean, honestly, you guys have splattered 2 of them, and yeah, you guys got armor and magic. So they start hauling us out the door. Um, uh, the gang. I'm gonna say their action. They continue to run. Cody, what do you do?
Wave at them goodbye.
All right. Luke, you got any parting actions for them?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my saber and wave that in the air.
Okay. Drew, you got anything else?
No, not right now.
Brenda, you got anything else?
I'm going to find the cleanest piece of cloth I can in that puddle of person in front of me and start wiping down my chain axe, going, "You could have just fucking listened to begin with, and this wouldn't be an issue." Just kind of muttering to herself about how they just should have listened to begin with.
The bartender who knows Drew by now, at least knows his face, kind of like looks at the situation and just shakes his head. It's
Shrugs it off.
because there's
What?
dead people all over the like
Give me a name for him,
Giles. He's
Giles.
been Giles for a
I
while.
come up to the bar and hey, sorry about that, Giles. I reach into my pocket and grab what unis are in there, which according to my sheet is 80, and put them on the bar.
You put 80 unis?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I put 80 unis on the bar.
Okay. He looks at
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's literally $80 for two dead guys in the bar, but he just kind of swipes it into his apron and sticks it in his pocket and just kind of shakes his head. He says, "Y'all are calling that in."
Oh, absolutely.
Anyways, he goes back to cleaning glasses, especially from the end of the bar that's now covered in blood spray. Anyways, that's your combat sample.
All right. I think we did pretty well. We
Get
all
out of here.
came out unscathed.
Yeah, there was some potential for danger in that, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, I could see that. I
All
could see
right.
that. All right, cool.
So, all right. So, y'all can freely chat. You're out of combat. Keep going.
Well, I'm gonna say, well, that was quite fun for a new recruit.
Yeah, especially
This
since
is what
the.
happens
Never mind.
when you let people control the.
What was that?
This is what happens when you go to dodgy parts of town.
Hey, it's not dodgy. It's a good little place. Oh, I
It gives me
reach up and
I mean,
turn the
this is
TV back to whatever it was before.
Yeah, it's the
HQ.
QVC network or something.
Yeah, QVC coasters. Them some nice coasters.
Yes, this is a
No, wait,
fancy
hold on.
toaster.
I flick it over to like whatever the TV channels where it's like a fireplace with soothing music.
Ah,
mhm.
yes.
I sit
Yes,
there and stare into the
yes.
fire for a second and then shiver and turn it back to TVs.
Okay, sounds good.
Fire ends badly.
Yeah. So, yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
That gives me hope for Jackie Boy. And I proceed to tell them of the story about the crazy old
I was gonna say,
man
you say
at the
that out
subway.
loud.
Yeah. So then I tell you the story at the bar because everything gets told at the bar
I
about
just
the
kind
crazy old man.
of to like look
Who,
at you and like go ahead and try this on Jack. I'll
uh-oh.
be there to pick up what remains of you.
That's when I proceed to tell him like some of the information I know, not a lot about Jack, but like just about Jack, as to like the type of things he's known for.
I'm pretty sure Intruder and him have duked it out at some point, right?
I'm
I think
absolutely
so.
sure he and the big guys have probably had a go of it.
Yeah,
Um,
Intruder couldn't beat him.
it's
And
famously known that there's like bounties in real life. Um,
Yeah.
there's bounties in this game, and there is a bounty on Jack for 1 million credits.
Oh my god, guys, you just want to be rich.
The average payout is like 200 credits on a mission.
Wow.
I
Okay.
look,
So I
I look.
understand. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
So I say to you, and hey, you can stick with me. I've actually seen Jack on a mission once.
And I
Nearly
Mhm.
look at
shat
you
myself.
and say, I need more than toilet paper armor.
Boy, nothing Slay makes could prepare you for Jack. If you might want to go talk to Thresher for the gear you would need to take him out.
Well, since
Yeah.
I'm new to this, explain who Thresher is.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Thresher
I
is
want to.
what James is putting on the board right now.
All right, let me look. Oh wait, can you zoom in on that?
This is Thresher.
That
And
is your
Oh,
average Thresher enemy.
and it is to scale with you right now.
okay. And that's a person.
No, it's a robotic suit. They have mechs.
Oh,
Th-
so I need that to go against Jack.
Thresher is
Yeah,
a competing company.
like we
And you know,
use
you
power
might stand a
armor.
chance then.
We use power
Right.
armor. They use full on Gundams.
they they really do.
Okay.
Assume Voltron.
Oh yeah, that would be
Pretty
dope.
sure they've
Okay.
developed Voltron at this point.
So I asked Animus, has he heard anything from HQ about our next mission?
I mean, y'all still have paperwork.
Dadgummit, the paperwork's bloody.
It surely is. It surely is at this
Ooh,
point.
you're gonna have to wait in
It's
line to
it's
get some new ones.
believe me, it's not gonna be the first time they've seen bloody paperwork.
No, it's
Okay,
probably
okay.
pretty
Was
normal.
I pick up the paperwork and I
Yeah,
watch it drip blood
little piece of advice, because
and
I heard
put
of a
it.
guy who did this once. Make sure they don't send you to a place called Dante, because they do that to new recruits.
Yeah, Dante's Inferno. That sounds familiar. I read about that in class.
Well, Dante in
I'll
this
avoid
setting
that.
is an entire planet dedicated to nothing but war. Average lifespan once you set foot on the planet is like what, 25 minutes?
Yeah, I think it's 23 minutes. 23 minutes.
23 minutes. So it's being generous.
I will avoid Dante at all costs, boss.
Yeah, Dante is where all those things are. The
Oh,
spinning mechs.
gotcha. All right.
All they
I'm
do
gonna
all
order me an old
day.
fashioned, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna start working on my paperwork
Okay, so give me a business administrator. I'm sorry, an admin role while you're working on your paperwork.
as an admin.
Yes, there's a skill
Um,
called admin. So what
right.
you're gonna say is you need this dice right here, and then you get this dice right here. And since you don't have the skill, it's gonna be difficulty 10.
Jesus.
So what is admin? Does anybody know what the skill for it is? It's
Knowledge, I'm pretty sure.
knowledge. So what's your knowledge?
My
3.
knowledge is 3.
So okay, so you got a 8 on this dice. So you don't know it, but you have filled out your paperwork.
I don't know it, but I
I've
feel
seen a
okay.
crafter.
You don't know that you have failed to fill out your paperwork, but you have filled it out.
Okay, gotcha. I filled it out, not filled it out. Okay, so I did fill it out.
You feel very confident that you did well in the test.
Okay, yeah, okay, I feel good about that. All right, we're good.
So can I be the one to form the group of, hey guys, like we need to go to Central in order to finish the paperwork. Does everyone have their paperwork done, or do they need help, or to have me check it?
My character's going to hold hers out to you with a big smile on her face.
My character will accept.
Cody, what's your admin role? How many points do you
Plus
have?
one.
You have one
I
admin.
have 1 point in admin.
Okay, so since you have a point in it, it's the difficulty's not increased. It's just a standard 7. So it's knowledge plus 1. What's your knowledge?
So knowledge is a 3, so it'd be a 4.
All right, so success. You got a regular success. You did just fine on her work. No problems with her paperwork.
Good
Alright.
job, puppy.
I only did
All right.
hers. I didn't do yours.
I know, but yeah,
You did your paperwork already.
yeah, mine's good. I had me an old fashioned
So
and finished it.
have I completed my personal paperwork?
I don't know. You want to roll?
Sure.
All right, let me roll for you real quick. And it was a +4. Oh man, look at you.
I think he
That's
successfully did it.
that is an
I
I believe
even
that's
hole punched it, notarized it, laminated it.
Yeah,
I'll t-
yeah,
You
you
got it
did.
stamped in triplicates.
all right. I'm gonna tell you what, because because rolling successes gives you bonuses. The bonus I'm going to give you is while you're checking yours, you notice a problem with Luke's,
Go figure. It's the blood.
Okay.
It's not my
and you
fault.
can
Since
say you
I
fix it.
noticed, huh?
You can fix it if you want to.
I'm going to go ahead and fix it. So can I roll to fix Luke's?
I'm just gonna give it to you. You managed to
Okay.
fix it correctly. Noticing
And
he wrote
so
like
now that I know
something horrible.
everyone's paperwork on the new recruit side is done, I will look at Drew's character and say, I imagine yours is done, correct?
Oh yeah, I've been through this ringer.
Alright. So now that paperwork is done for everyone, all know that it is good. Would y'all like to go collect the mission?
Well, you got to submit the paperwork first.
I don't want to.
I mean, if you hurry, you can beat the lines at the VPN hall. You might only have to wait 3-4 hours tops.
Alright, so I will take his advice and can I go to submit our group's paperwork?
All right. Well,
I'll
what
take
you
you on
have,
my motorcycle.
it'll take you about if you'll take the motorcycle, it'll take y'all about an hour to get back to get to Central. Through all the lifts and just because it's so much faster to take a personal vehicle, the two of you could get there pretty quickly. So y'all
That's
get
fine.
there by about, I don't know, say noon.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
So
will thank Brenna's character for giving me a lift.
okay. So yeah, there you go. I'm hearing a fire. Someone playing with fire. You're setting the map
No.
on fire.
I'm trying to set Luke on fire.
What the heck, man? That
There
was
we
a
go.
very what?
Okay, so
Alright, so
you
go ahead.
get to the Department of Forms, and you end up standing in a rather long line. Um, there's a bunch of really angry ops standing out in the rain. Um, like there's a couple really large stormers, and like their paperwork is basically turned into paper mache.
But I got mine laminated, so I'm not worried.
I'll say that
Yeah,
you
let's.
know you
He got
have the
all of ours.
admin. You've properly
Yeah.
secured your documents.
I
Okay.
am willing to do the long haul waiting because I am being nice today.
You get you notice there's about 200 people in the line in front of you, and you spend about 30 minutes in line, and you notice up ahead some like tie wearing white collar workers have walked out, and like they put a gone to lunch sign on the door.
Oh, you're just being dirty.
Gonna
um,
turn. Is Brenna still there?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
I'm gonna turn to her and go. Do you think we should wait, or should we just?
there is a long line behind you.
So we're stuck.
Yeah.
A
Do you
couple
think
people
we
get
just blow
frustrated
them
and
up?
leave. Somebody
This
orders
is
a
a
pizza.
trap. This is awesome.
Alright, we're just gonna sit and wait till we can. So how long do we have to?
You sit there and wait a half hour. Is that good for you?
Sure.
You get up to the front, and the first thing you see is a terminal, and it basically says you need to scan in all your paperwork, and you do, I assume.
Yeah, and I have computers, so
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's not. It's. I'm not gonna make you roll if you have a point in computers. A lot of people seem to have jammed their paperwork in the machine incorrectly. Plus, it doesn't work very well. Um, and anyways, it just scans and gives you back your original paperwork, and it gives you a form that says you need to go to the. Hold on. Oh yeah. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, you need to go to the Department of Security at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, y'all have to drive like another 20 minutes across Central, and y'all go over to another building with a massive line out front.
I will look at Brenna and say, "You don't have to wait with me if you don't like, but it would be appreciated."
She's probably going to be busy looking at all the shiny armor and weapons. So when you start talking, she's gonna go, "Huh?"
Yeah, there's
I
there's
will repeat my.
there's a whole bunch of noobs out here. Like everybody is SCL 10, you notice, which is security clearance level 10, which is what y'all are. There's mostly humans, but there's a whole lot of stormers, which are the genetically. Did we even tell you what stormers were? Oh my
Nope.
goodness! Hold on, hold on. We got to get the pictures for the stormers
You're
because
killing me over here because I don't know crap.
Killing Miss Smalls.
Yep, been told that before.
all right, here we go. Here's the picture of what a stormer.
Alright, how do I get back? How do I get back to the chat? Oh my god, that thing is ugly.
Okay, and what stormers are is they are genetic they're genetic creations of the company, and they're basically they're almost they're very very similar, but they're genetic soldiers created by the company. They're about 9 feet tall, and
Okay,
they're kind of terrifying to look at.
yeah, I couldn't tell.
But yeah, they have natural regeneration, and they're all you know that your advantage on these guys is they're all about 7 years old.
Oh, so they're children.
They're born to murder.
Oh, that's easy. A kid that's born to murder isn't that difficult to kill.
They have been trained at meanie, but they probably lack a large variety of social skills.
Yeah, I couldn't trust something that couldn't smile at me.
Oh, they can smile. They can smile.
Hmm.
See, that's such a nice smile. But anyways, yeah, y'all end up waiting in line for a while. You get about halfway through the line, and this really nice looking lady comes up to you and says, "Excuse me, sir. Sir, can I see what number you are? We're starting a second line."
I don't have a number.
Oh, okay. Let's see. She,
You just messed up.
yeah. No, actually, I'm sorry. You would have been given a number when you got in line. My bad.
Then I demand to go to the front.
She says, let me see your number really quick."
I hand her my number.
Okay. She says, "Oh, hold on. I just scanned your sleigh badge and it looked like you were one of our VIP members. Are you a squad leader by chance?"
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let me go upgrade you really quick. She comes back and gives you a different colored ticket, and she says, "Just hold on right there, okay?"
I'm gonna turn to Brenna and say, I don't know if this is good or bad.
All right. Um, Brenna, anyone with the no, God, what's the skill? What's the skill? Fuck it. Does anybody have haggle?
We're not there with them.
I think.
Brenna, I'm
I
sorry,
do.
Brenna, roll haggle for me. DC,
I've got haggle.
DC 7.
I'm terrified. All I hear is a fire crackling, and I think it's still me.
Check the
I have
screen.
one success.
Brenna, you know, honestly, she's walking away, and you get this real fishy feeling. It's mostly because of the fact that she has a sleigh ID badge that says SCL 10, and she's dressed kind of like an operative.
in my boomiest voice. Hey!
She
Give us back our ticket.
she turns around. Oh, and you roll intimidate.
This is
I
about
would also like to
majority.
roll intimidation.
Okay. What was your intimidation score?
I don't have one.
All right, so I'm gonna make it a 10
Is it
on you.
7 again?
Yeah.
Okay, this time was 2 successes.
Okay. And what was your charisma? A 1 or a 2?
My charisma's
For,
only a 1.
Cody.
for me, mine's 2.
Oh, for him.
Okay, Cody, you made a success, a simple success. So y'all are actually both kind of intimidating. She looks kind of mousy. She's really pretty, and she hands the ticket back to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I took the wrong one. And she kind of just she kind of backs up slowly and then kind of just quietly, like, you know how people like run walk, they jog walk away.
Yeah.
She jog walks away. Yes,
Turn to Brenna
she
and
had
say,
stolen your
"You for
ticket and given you a crappy one.
Hate it when that happens.
I'm glad y'all were able to protect our paperwork and our time to turn it in.
We'll say that usually works on the new operatives. Is they usually like they end up getting the horrible ticket that puts them into tomorrow. But anyways,
Yeah.
And I was gonna kind of let it happen, just to give Cody the lesson. But
oh,
I mean,
I'm
I
glad-
told you, like, that's kind of nice, but at the same time, kind of sketchy. So.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were sketched about it. I wouldn't have been sketched about it. I would have been like, oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
I only know about that kind of thing because I had to deal with that kind of thing in previous games.
You're a VIP member, and you've also done it to people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a very
Cody,
common
I feel like
tactic.
we're at a disadvantage here.
Yep. So y'all get to the front of the line. I mean, honestly, Cody, you're gonna blow away the paperwork. They give you a whole bunch of forms. They give you your actual. They update your sleigh badges. I forgot about something earlier, so I'm just gonna bypass it. Or say, Drew, did you call the shiver station and tell them to pick up those corpses?
No, I didn't. I forgot to. I planned to.
Would you have?
I would have, yes.
Okay,
I forgot to do anything with it.
Okay, and so you signed extermination warrants on those 2 guys y'all murdered in the bar?
Yes, hey, they were.
Yeah, they were
in the
horrible
sleigh.
people. They kicked puppies.
They were very naughty.
They were subversives.
And they kicked
And
puppies.
Yes, they kicked puppies, and I make sure to turn in the weapons that they
Hey,
had that
Travis.
were illegal.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fast forward that y'all go past the Department of Forms Registration, the Department of Compliance, and y'all make it to the housing department by the end of the day. Give me an admin roll, Cody. I want an admin roll to see how well y'all do throughout the rest of the day as far as dealing with the bureaucracy.
Mine is a 1, and my admin is a 3, or my knowledge is a. But if it's about housing, one of my traits is good house spring too.
Ooh, well, that's not going to help you on the roll, but it will help you, I promise, in the future. Oh, all right. So Cody, you got, it looks like a good normal success. So you got these 2 right
No
here.
joke.
Success with 1 degree. So yeah, I'll tell you what, you do manage to get all of your squad's housing paperwork filed by the end of the day. Because what I was going to say is, if you don't, you guys don't have a place to sleep at night.
Wow, that means more fighting.
Y'all could get the finest cardboard box in the alley.
Does anybody mind killing the guy who's on fire?
Nah.
No, I'm just gonna be the man on fire.
Burn,
Okay,
baby,
Denzel
burn,
Washington,
burn.
let's go. Okay. Oh no! What?
Apparently, it's got like you can change the state of the mini, where it's like hidden or something.
Oh, okay. So I can like snake with a cardboard box.
Yep. All right.
All right, cool.
So you guys, they tell you the last thing you have to do is that you'll need to go down to Slayer's crib and you'll need to actually register your squad name. Um, and Cody, I'll just give this to you for free. You could actually do that at a VPN terminal.
So what I'm gonna do then is I will go ahead and post in the group chat that we created earlier, asking or saying, "Hey guys, they're asking for a squad name. What shall I put?"
Method of madness.
Immediately, Deathx.
I thought Death
In
Axe was the
character, I have
kill.
no clue what's up with that, but out of character, I support that.
Drew, how did you get that line?
Oh,
Does it
I
draw?
set it to toggles and then measure movement so that it gives you a line whenever you're moving.
Let's see.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Except for
So what's the point of
Um,
this game? It's to survive.
Yeah, just to
to do
have
random
fun,
shit, bro.
it's to
tell
have
a
fun.
story.
Just to have fun. Okay. Death Axe sounds cool. It's close enough to Death Scythe, so
All right.
that'll
So
work.
So you can do that in the morning, but you run out of time by the end of the day. You have good housing too, which means that you can retire to your, I believe it's going to be a crust level housing in suburbia. Um, that means that when you go outside and you look up, you can see the rain, and it's actually rain. It's not sewage dripping from the ceiling.
Ew.
Um, the rest of you, let's see. Does anybody have bad housing besides Drew?
Would that be in
Neutral.
skills?
I'm looking at you don't got bad housing. It's
Okay.
on your second page of your character sheet.
Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's in
Equipment,
traits.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, traits. Okay.
Does anybody have any flaws at this point that I need to know about?
I'm arrogant and sterile.
I'm sterile, one
Sterile.
rank and unattractive, and I have a one rank enemy.
Ooh. Who's your enemy? Do you know yet?
I did not set that specifically yet. No.
Where would you see flaws at?
They would be on the back of this page. Let's see. It is your flaw is that you are arrogant.
Oh, okay, I get you. So, what's the other one that says mint?
Merit. It's merit means something good, and it's
Okay.
savings. It means you started with extra money.
Oh,
You took arrogance so you could have money.
okay.
All right. So, anyways, are you guys gonna retire to your houses, or y'all gonna go like hang out and talk, or y'all go? Those of you who are new, but everybody besides Drew, y'all do need to get your apartments set up.
So I will retire to my home and start to unravel
Okay.
or set aside what needs to be.
I will say that you have a probably a two-bedroom apartment that you don't share with anyone. Um, it's it's actually in fair to decent condition. It isn't it isn't an apartment block, but it's
Yeah.
actually kind of nice. And
Okay.
and Luke, you don't have any good or bad housing, so I need to roll this dice for you.
All right.
Okay, hold on, what is that? 6. Okay, that means you have 2 rats on the floor of your apartment, 2 cracks leaking water onto your floor, and you have 2 bullet holes in your front door. That's how I roll that. You get to your apartment and the door is barely hanging on, and you are on the 10th floor of a 20-story complex, and all your neighbors, when you get there, are just glaring at you. You are in downtown.
Ah,
You are in downtown 3, which is actually the same level as Drew. It's probably really close to Drew's house.
I'll talk
Um,
to Drew about it in the morning.
you go over and you notice that you have a television that's mounted on the wall. It's got a volume up and a volume down button, and also a channel change button. The strangest thing about it is there's no power button on your television.
Wow.
You can't turn it off.
At this point, I would like to put in the group chat that I have a really nice house, like, and I want to know how everyone else's apartments are doing.
I'm gonna I'm gonna tell him I'm in a
Like,
shithole.
like I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a pretty nice place. I mean, compared to some.
Compared to other
There was a bit.
shitholes.
There would Yeah. Hey, you got an extra room?
Let's see.
I'll give somebody else my housing.
Just trying to see. Oh, there we go. I gotta remember where all my notes are for things. Alright. So, do y'all want to just go ahead and go to the next day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Notably, all of you that have apartments, the rent is due once a month, and it is 100 credits, unless you have good housing too, which does make it more expensive. Yours is 200 credits a month. Um, just means y'all got to complete jobs, and anything left over at the end of the month, y'all can upgrade with, or oh, there you go.
So my shithole is 100 credits.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Mm.
when you're going into your apartment, there's this dude coming down the hallway that looks like he's in a gas mask. And
Great.
he's in these big green waders, and he's got this heavy green jacket on, and he's got this like I said, he's got a gas mask on. He gives you this little wave. He's this overweight guy, and it looks like he's kind of got a flamethrower.
You sound like Pyro from freaking Orange Box.
Yes.
He mumbles, "Hey, you're new guard?"
I say yes.
He says,
I'm the
"Oh,
new guy.
hey, you want to come have a beer?" He says, as soon as I get my work clothes off, we can watch the Gore Zone."
I'm gonna tell him I've had enough Gores on tonight, and I think I'm just gonna take a nap. You're gonna go to
Man,
sleep.
are you an
But
operative?
thank you for.
You one of them slay ops? You look like the type. You don't look like a shiver. I know plenty of shivers.
I'm going to lie and say no. I am a shiver.
He said, "Oh man, all right. Well, good to meet you, neighbor. I'm Alex.
Alex the
I work with
Pyro.
the exterminators. I spray for rats. Kill a lot of rats. Keep sometimes we keep the good ones."
He an assassin.
So say thank you, but I also kill rats with my sword.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go have a beer.
I said thank you. Good
Hey,
night. We'll try it some other time.
seems like a nice enough fella.
Yeah. I'm not going home with nobody the first night.
It's fine.
Damn, you ain't no hoe.
Yeah. Nope. I'm a
Yeah,
human. I got some crazy stuff going on. There's got to be some better opportunities.
yeah. So like,
I mean, my luck
basically,
is like 4, so I mean, I'm good.
your apartment complex is basically a huge slum. 95 and up percentage of the population of Mort is unemployed. Um, so basically, they're all on government assistance.
Great.
You are one of the few, the proud, the ones with the jobs that actually makes realistic money. Um,
He lives in Section 8 house.
yeah, pretty
I
much.
can't wait to move out.
Glorious operative.
Yes, the best. But he doesn't know that, and so that's what matters.
Okay. So the next day, bright and early, what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to strike out and Y'all do need to register a squad name, and there is some slight other things that need to be done. And I'll give you the information that it could be done at any BPN hall. You could drive back to Slayer's crib, which is a couple hours away. It is the main BPN hall. Y'all do have a veteran operative that might save y'all some heartache. And then there's of course y'all have heard about these things called BPN terminals, and they're you could look them up online and find out where they're at, and they're much more accessible. Um, if you like.
Well, let's ask the vet what to do
Curses.
because he knows. Yeah.
Is this am I getting a phone call?
Y'all doing a phone
Yeah.
call? Y'all gonna meet up? Oh, by the way,
Let's meet
the
up.
only one of you that actually sleeps through the night with any pleasantness is gonna be Cody. Brenna, I'm
Go
sorry, I
figure.
forgot that you also have 1D3 rats, chewing holes in your apartment.
But
probably
Brenna's
feed 'em.
kinda about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she can eat them.
probably
Brenna
be like,
seems
"Hey,
like
guys."
she'd be into it.
I got
Yeah.
Master of
pets.
home.
Oh, hey,
Pets
Drew.
are food.
Drew.
Mhm.
You get up and you get a call from your squad, and they want to meet up with you. Um, But anyways, after you hang up the phone and you're getting ready to go, you notice that there's some scratching on your exterior window.
I inspect the scratching.
When you turn around, you notice that the glass is broken, and there's a whole bunch of small, really familiar looking spiders crawling in. There's about 6 of them
Oh,
right at
fuck
this point.
you.
Fuck off.
Oh
Fuck
no.
off.
Oh no.
You also notice on the outside of the window there's a really large eye and a really a memorable beak looking at you, and an arm is reaching in your window.
I
It's
I mean,
about
is
an
it
8 foot
like
long arm.
okay? This is
You need
like
to run.
something I'm actually seeing, not
Yeah,
something.
well, I need you to make an
Yeah.
initiative really quick.
You need to run. You need to shoot or run.
Drew, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You don't have an
Well.
apartment anymore.
I don't.
Do you
Drew,
need a
Drew,
room?
I've already summoned
it
demons
is
in here once,
it
James.
is what you think it is.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, fuck that.
What
I
is
leave.
it?
A thing that's
What did
horrible
you get
for
on your
heavens.
initiative?
12.
Okay, Drew. You wake up in the most thick, hot sweat you've ever woken up in.
Damn, Drew, you got laid in your sleep.
I like throw
No, but he
on
almost got
closest
fucked.
clothes, like whatever clothes I was wearing the previous day. I throw them on and leave.
It's like, get the fuck out of
Get the
this
fuck
place.
out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
Drew has encountered some hideous monsters in his history, and
He's seen some things.
he's seen some shit.
Horrible things.
It's things that
So, are
people
you the
don't know.
only survivor of your last?
No, I think the rest of them just no, I don't know. They may have just wandered off into the distance and died somewhere.
We don't
I
know.
know I felt like doing that.
Drew
Some of them
killed them.
seem to have disappeared for the moment,
Gotcha.
and thus you were reassigned. Y'all went through some trauma together. Let's just say that.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna send a
Sliced up an
text
alien
in
with a
the group
sword,
chat
with a
again
giant
saying
sword.
we still haven't chosen a name, guys.
I thought we were doing Deathfax.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay with that?
I mean, I
I
don't
mean,
care. It makes a good
That's what I
emblem.
put forward. We can always do something new.
What do you
Make
want to
it-
do?
Ah,
We do not care. We can do Deathfaxe. Everyone.
it makes a cool emblem. It's close to Death Scythe. Like I said previously, and Death Scythe is pretty dope.
This is completely up to you guys.
I'm going to make an executive decision and say, since no one has really said yay or nay, we're just going to go with it and go do the terminal or VPN terminal on my own
Okay,
and take
perfect.
care of all.
Ooh, fun.
That's actually a pretty decent way to get things done non-democratically. All right,
You are awesome.
so I'm just gonna say they're kind of chatting on the group chat. I mean, your phone will be beeping, But you've got the admin to know that you can find a BPN terminal there near any shiver station, which is the police station. You go and you find, and let me shoot you the picture in group chat because I actually love the way these things look. Hold on. If I could find my pictures.
And I do have computer one, so I should be able to use it without any issues.
Okay.
Not that you would probably give me.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on one sec. The
Trying
VPN
to get you
terminals,
attacked.
honestly, I just love the art piece for them. It's just cool looking. Okay.
Did you
That's
post it yet?
that's what it looks like.
Alright, let's see what this looks like.
It's like a fucked up ATM.
It's a really
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah.
up looking ATM.
That's a really bad ATM. I
Matter
don't
of fact,
think I want to use that.
it's my
That
it's my
that
Discord
ATM
picture.
has seen some shit.
It's my Discord picture.
That ATM is what attacked Drew.
I mean, in a way, it did attack me.
All right.
It looked like it did. It looked
So
like it did, that's for sure.
so the first thing you see, you get to the VPN terminal and it says swipe ID to begin.
I will swipe my ID.
Okay. Immediately, yeah, it shows you on the screen as squad leader. It says squad name. Insert squad name here.
I will type in Deathaxe.
Okay. When you start typing Deathaxe, it immediately enters insert squad name here as your squad name because the keyboard is really fucked up. Do
Great.
you want to try to make a computer roll to see if you can fix that?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. What's your computer skill?
1,
All right.
and then my knowledge is a 3.
All right. So that's gonna be a +4. I'm gonna right click roll. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna say you got the point in it, so I'm gonna say it's a 7. So you said you had a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, hey, you know what? You managed to you realize that something's fucked up about the keyboard, and so you start finagling with the keys a little bit, and you manage to get it to work properly. And what did you type in as the squad name?
Deathaxe.
Deathaxe. Okay, the return of Deathaxe. I like this. Okay. Anyways, now it says select VPN, and there's a list. It says blue, white, green, orange, black, and red.
What am I selecting again?
This is the mission.
This is the mission terminal. Yeah, they are color coded.
Which one's the
I-
hardest?
I'm going to immediately text the veteran and say, hey, it's asking me to select a mission. What color should I choose?
You are a genius.
What colors is it offering you?
Because I can't remember them, I'm going to list off all the ones.
Yeah, you can say black, red, blue, green, orange.
There you go.
How much do you want to die?
I'd prefer to make some money before I die, please.
Oh, well, black will make you a lot of money.
Oh
But
no.
how likely am I to die?
Do you want me to
Black?
give you the admin for what black is?
Can I actually? I want to roll to know all that information. But I
Okay.
also have
Yeah.
academic knowledge.
That's pretty fair. What do you have in admin? 1?
Admin 1,
Okay. All
and
right.
my knowledge is a 3.
Okay, so +4. All right. So just yeah, I need to
that's
be
a 9.
I need to be completely fair to you, okay? Black missions are suicide missions. They pay incredibly, pay incredibly, but the chances of actually succeeding in black missions is very, very difficult. Most
Just gonna need
veteran
this.
operatives do only a few of those, if ever, a year, maybe. They're they're known to be killer missions. Red missions are actually mandatory. If there were any red missions listed in there, you would be required by the operative hours, the operative handbook to immediately enlist in them. But I'm gonna tell you, there's no red missions in there. Um, and then there's white missions or investigations. Blue missions are introductory missions. They are also known as street maintenance. Um, they can pay out well. They're just typically simple missions. And then orange missions are it actually says that you don't have the security clearance to do orange missions.
So I'm going
But I
to.
will say that since Drew is in your squad, you could technically register Drew on the mission instead, and he has a higher security clearance. Drew, what's your security clearance? Because he can see it.
I'm only a 10A.
I thought you were like a 9 or something.
Not yet.
Oh, wow, okay.
Remember, a lot of your missions were like mini sessions.
Yeah, I know. But Drew, what are
So
you? 10A what?
10A, just 10A.
Wow, okay. Um,
Yeah, we didn't get very high.
okay.
So I will text the group and say, would y'all like to go on an investigation?
Oh no.
Do we
I
have an
respond,
investigator?
huh?
Do we have an investigator?
I mean,
Someone has
I,
forensic
I, I'm,
skills.
I got, I got
I have
forensic,
forensics.
and I also have tracking.
I have a shoe.
Oh my
Y'all,
god,
I
I
have
got
There.
forensics, education, academic, and natural. Um, I have language. I have both lore.
y'all don't have an
I have
investigator package per se.
no. We're just gonna have to feel our way through it because I mean I got survival and tracking and climbing and swimming and forensics and
Athletics.
demolitions. Yeah.
Well,
So I mean, sure, let's go for it. Let's go do it.
Well,
I mean,
just
I'm in favor for investigation.
needless to
I
say, I will say that technically I thought Drew had a better security clearance, so I'll say that the orange missions Drew can still get y'all registered on them if you wanted to do that. Oh yeah, and to tell you, orange missions are cult activity.
Uh.
If you
so
request orange
again.
missions, I text back an emphatic no.
Yes.
So
I
go ahead, Lucas.
I was just saying, let's do the tracking. I feel comfortable with the tracking. I think we can figure that one out.
So an investigation,
Yes.
and I will text Brenna and Drew and double clarify with them that they are okay with that and wait for.
Sure.
See,
What'd you say, Drew?
it's see, yes.
Okay, so then I will register us for the white mission.
You click on the white button and it lists out several BPNs, but the only one that y'all have the security clearance to actually do. There's not a lot of details on it. But I can read it to you before you accept it. But I need you to make a computer roll or another computer
I'm
roll.
My computer is a 1 and
Okay.
knowledge is a 3, so +4.
All right. All right. So I said this was a 7 because you actually have a point in computers. Because otherwise the difficulty jumps up because of the malfunctioning computer. Um, it almost automatically registers you for the first one in the list, but you actually it doesn't mandatory register you. You have the option of selecting it or not. That's what actually would happen if you failed. It would automatically sign you up for the mission.
Okay.
All right. If you want the mission details, I'll give them to you now.
Yes.
It says BPN details for the Department of Housing. Provides security for maintenance crew. Contact sector 8-4 Shiver Station for dispatch.
So it would be protecting and looking at security for the housing.
It actually says provides security for maintenance crew, which doesn't really sound like a white mission.
That's yeah. So I will inform my team of this in order to get their opinion. Team, give me your fucking opinion.
Okay.
I text back the computer is notorious for miscategorizing VPNs.
Uh-oh. I say follow the vet's opinion.
I've been on several blues that turned out to be black.
Well, this is a white, supposed.
I have to look at the pay really quick. I'm sorry. I didn't write it down. Because that may factor into your discussions here.
Yeah, because we don't know what it's worth.
Yeah, because you don't sign up for missions without knowing what it's worth. It's 150 credits per operative and a .2 SCL.
What's an SCL?
That's an upgrade to your security clearance.
Oh, okay.
So that's a reasonable upgrade to a security clearance, and that's a pretty good amount of money.
Yeah, that's about an average quest. I would
Did you want to compare
say,
it to anything else on the board?
what colors were there again?
Blue. There were some blues, which are basic maintenance.
No, don't trust the blue.
Yeah, that's the one our vet, quote unquote, said don't trust. I'm going
That
to executive decision and say let's accept the white mission and return to I will accept the mission and then text the group asking them to meet so we can discuss the next step.
Let's meet at Skeevers. Woo!
No, because the place is far.
Okay.
For you.
Yeah, you're still on downtown 3. Actually, well, I think you were on downtown 3, so it shouldn't be too. It shouldn't be too long of a drive to get to
Okay.
anybody. Y'all are pretty close by.
Alright, so I will go ahead and accept that VPN.
All right.
What do I need to do next?
All right. Well, what it does is the VPN terminal. It prints out the details of your VPN, but you notice that it's printing it out, but there's no paper in the machine, and there's a timeout message on the screen, and it's counting down.
So I would like to fix the.
Well, you don't have paper, do you?
Can I lie to you and say yes?
No, you don't have the paper. What do you want to do?
I- Kit. Not
Do it.
really.
Do it.
I don't know. What are my options?
I mean, the details of the mission are on the screen.
Right, so I would like to.
Take a picture of your phone. Take a picture of it on your phone.
I don't have a.
I think everybody gets a phone. I may be wrong.
Alright, if I have a phone, then I will.
We've said you have a phone, so you can have a phone. But the phones in
Okay.
SLA are kind of shitty though. They've got really shitty megapixel cameras and they're not smartphones.
Then I would like to memorize it.
Okay, that's fair enough. There's just like a serial number and some basic mission details. And there's not much to it. So, if you did actually need to research this mission, you could go to any VPN hall, and you could probably get a copy of it printed out for you.
Aye.
Just to let you know, so you don't get too over your head here, because I'm being kind of a dick. But
It's obvious.
terminals are always like shitty. and covered with graffiti. So,
I
all right.
memorized it.
I know, like last time, everybody was like grabbing their cell phones and taking pictures of it. Like, we gotta copy the mission details.
So you learned.
All right. So, anyways, you want to meet up with the rest of the squad?
Yes.
All right. So you did manage to successfully like register as Deathachse, which surprises the shit out of me. I mean, literally, the other squad I think for months was like insert name here, like 42069 or something.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So-
I'm
You're
glad we got a
welcome.
name. Thank you,
You're
you,
welcome. I
admin.
was smart enough to take this.
they didn't have a good go of it. All
Did
right.
not.
So yeah, y'all get back together and where I guess y'all meet up at the Winking Skeever to discuss what you're gonna do.
See,
That's gonna be our go-to bar.
It will be. It's awesome. It's a good place. It's a dive.
I do have a question before we continue. Brenna, are
Sure.
you awake?
Yes.
I
Okay.
said we're
I
probably only
just
gonna
have to
go to
verify.
about midnight. So you know,
That's fine. I have to
Yeah.
make sure because you know as well as I that bitch falls asleep out of nowhere.
Hey, so she's not the only one, because I do got work, so I'm happy to hear that there is a time limit.
well, I mean, we can call it now if y'all need to. I know.
No,
I
no, no,
just
no, it's fine.
okay.
No, I'm good. I'm
Well,
good. I can make it. I can make it till 12.
well, I will say if we're about to like go off on a mission soon, it'd probably
I
be
don't
best
think an
to wait.
hour would be.
Yeah, it's not going to be near enough. So
And
before we go
Jonathan
too
might be
deep into
available.
a mission, yeah, Jonathan might be. Might be able to hook up with him in time for the mission.
So
Next
would
Friday.
we be? Do you want to do it next Friday, or would y'all like to try for like tomorrow night or Sunday?
It's gonna. It's Friday nights are probably gonna be pretty decent for me.
Okay.
Saturdays and Sundays I renovate my rental house that I'm gonna be moving into. So my schedule sucks honestly right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
Fridays would work best with me as
So
well.
yeah. Yeah, no, that works. We'll how about next Friday at 8:30 if y'all want to continue this, we'll just pick it up on
Okay.
Friday.
That sounds like a plan.
That would
Did
work.
y'all have
So,
fun?
so
Did y'all like it? New
yeah,
stuff?
yeah,
Yes.
it was fun. So,
Okay.
so our stopping point is meeting up at the Skeever Inn.
Hmm.
Yes. And
Yeah.
by the
Okay,
way, if before next game you want to make your own character, I mean you can make a version of the scout or you
As
can
long as
modify
you
this
have the
one.
base requirements, I'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you could even dramatically change the character if you wanted to, and just replace it with something else. The pre-gens are just to get people in the game quickly.
yeah,
So,
Um, I may sit down with you, James, at one point.
mhm,
Um, because I don't have like I chose my weapon, but
mhm.
I don't know if I chose all of it.
Sure. Yeah. No. Yeah. I got you. All right.
We'll
Well.
see.
So
Well. I'm really happy that I haven't gamed in 7 months, so this was nice for me, and I'm glad you guys joined us.
yeah. It was a lot of
yes.
fun.
And
Of
I,
course.
I can't wait to I can't wait to use my sword
I'll
and my
definitely
rifle.
have this posted online sometime soon. So I'll
Cool.
send you all a Spotify link.
Okay.
I
Hey,
will also ask this of the group. Lucas, you said that you have pistols and a saber, and you also have a rifle.
yes,
And Brenna, you have a chain
A chain
hammer,
axe,
chain axe.
and I also have a blob pusher.
What the fuck is that?
It's a really good gun.
It's
It's
a
a
gun.
pistol. It's a
Yes.
pistol.
So it's a shotgun basis
Sure.
or a cannon.
Shotgun. Or it uses hold on. It uses pistol and rifle if that helps you.
Oh, maybe it's a SMG. That's what it was.
All right. And then Drew, what kind of weapons do you use?
Magic. That's pretty much it. I have a pistol. I'm shit with
You
it.
know.
He has a
So you
pistol and
just
horrible trauma.
so you just have a pistol?
Just a pistol.
Okay, that's all I have as well. So I wanted to try and make sure that if we needed a long range gun, we have it. If we, you know what I mean, like we're all
Oh, I
well
got you.
rounded
I got you, bro. I can shoot across the
prior
map.
to, because I have to choose all my weaponry and whatnot. So now that gives me a little bit more of a base to go on.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I feel better now.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna close down the stream, and we can sit here and chat if we need to.